So we're going to talk about linear speed. We're actually not even going to acknowledge angular speed. So you can ignore that part. But what we're looking at here, first off, this is a very important equation right here, S equals r theta. So r is the radius of the circle you're talking about. And theta then is your angle, but it's really important, you guys, that your angle is in radians. So if it's in degrees, you actually have to change it back to radians. So the angle is in radians. And then S is arc length. So here's what I mean by that. If you have an angle somewhere here, okay, so you have your theta, you're going to have your R value, which is the same for both sides. S is the distance from one end to the other, the actual distance, like if you got out a tape measure and you actually measured it here. So imagine what's happening is like, I always think of like a dog on a leash going all the way out as far as it can, and it's right here, and then it walks with the rope really tight until it gets to another spot, and the angle that it walked is there, and the radius is the length of the rope, but the actual amount that it walked is your arc length. And so what you're doing for these examples that we're looking at is we're just plugging into the formula and solving. So for example, I have r equals 4 inches and theta equals 240 degrees, sorry. So I have S equals, r is 4, but I can't have my angle as 240. So then I think, okay, I need to change that into radians. That'll be 60 goes into 240, so it'll be pi over 3. 60 goes in there 4 times, so this will be 4 pi over 3. So then my arc length is going to be 16 pi over 3. Now if you want to know that as a decimal, because it doesn't make much sense now, if you actually wanted to know a measurement, you're going to take on your calculator 16 times, now I know we keep talking about pi being 180 degrees, but it's actually 3.14 when you're talking about length. Only when it's talking about angles do we have 180 degrees. So you'd figure out what that is, and it's just going to be a little bit over 16. It's not going to be much more than that. So that will be your answer for that. And we'll practice some more of these tomorrow, but that's a real quick video.